Thursday, January 25th recap. Let's go right to the totals here. Really good trading today. You can see I did this with only 20 micro contracts. And altogether, I don't know, maybe it was 10 trades or 5 trades. We'll look at the trades themselves. A couple of really good things today. The Replicano, number 1, lead account. Followers actually got more, $12 more. That adds up. So I got some money back. So the first, again, I'm not trading the first half hour. I'm waiting for 10:05.
Sell signal 1.
And I only trade if the price is in the right spot, and it happened to be in the right spot today, and you'll see that on the charts. You can see some sim trading. So at 9:30, I was trading NQ. I'm practicing trading one NQ contract because trading one NQ, it took me over an hour probably of trading to get these totals, where this took 2 to 3 minutes. I won 3 trades in a row in sim from market open 932, 933. By 935, I hit this total with some automation involved. I'll show that at the end of the recap. So what I did was this account here, you can see it's way up. This PA account started late, so it was really $1,000 behind the others. And I was contemplating to trade NQ and get it beefed up. And, if I blow it, well, it's one account, right? No big deal. So I'm not risking all of the accounts by trading NQ, which, it's risky to trade NQ when you're trading 13 accounts. The most important thing is account preservation, and you draw down, keep it in key, and don't take too big of a loss. And the micros help keep that in check, especially the way I trade, which is very risky. So started this at 9:35. By 9:47, I was up $500 on this. I was actually up $200 real quick. I was like, man, this is too easy. And then I just continued trading. We'll look at those trades later. Again, automation, with me controlling the automation and what to take, what not to trade, entering quick long, quick short, using Trade Saber Reversal Predator. So let me get right to these charts. It's so challenging with NinjaTrader. My plots are not coming up. I had to recreate this chart from scratch and then slowly add some things. This is not the chart I trade it with, but it is pretty similar. But at least the plots are here. So I'm going to look at the trade performance. And you can see these are losses according to NinjaTrader, but not because they're sequence of trades. And you're going to see, like, for example, 05, 05, 06. So looks like price was just fluctuating in this area. 71 was a Ludwig level. It broke the level. And I'm saying, we're going along. And it did get stuck a little bit. It's just fluctuating. So I kept adding, saying, I'm going to get a bounce here. And I don't need a big bounce. You can see, right up to 80, 84. So that first trade out of the gate produced
NQ, MNQ, sell signal 2.
Over 5,
sell signal 2.
Bucks. Do some quick math. 45 times 13. It doesn't look like nothing, but it was a $585 trade in 2 minutes. I mean, it could be done for the day, right? So let's look at that trade. I'll just look at the sequence because there wasn't many trades to look at. And this is the chart. You can see here's the area that broke right around when I start to trade. Let me see.
MNQ, sell signal 2.
Here. Right around when I start to trade, I broke it. And then I kind of jumped in when it was above the area. Because the area is 71, 75. And I'm thinking if it shoots up, and I don't think it got paid here. It never hit me. My target was at 80. Then it pulled back, and I was like, all right, that's fine. Let's add in. So this is why I added in. I added a couple in here, thinking we're going to this level, which was right. And then you can see exit at 80, and the other ones were at 84. Again, beautiful exits. I've been doing this thing where, for some reason, that 80, look where it stopped. 79.75. It's always like stopping for 80. 85, it stops at 84. This one poked through a little bit, but my exits were at 84 and just perfect exits. And then, because you don't know, it could pull back and keep going. And then you gave all that money back. So I'm liking this strategy of taking profits. I could have took it at 79, but I didn't. The market was moving kind of quick. Couldn't move it that quick. But again, I know this is here. I'm adding in, and you can see how it respected this level. This is that Renko Kings Signals. I get this signal here. That was great. That made me feel good. And you can see winning signal. Eventually, these are going to be automated. And you can see if I was automating one NQ contract and even 5 points each, one, two, $200 done in like, I mean, this is how I really want to trade. 06, 08, 2 minutes. You're out here. I mean, again, do the math. 13 accounts, $200, $2,600 for the day. You're done. That's it. I mean, it took me an hour to break the $200 doing micros, which, again, the protection thing. But if you're, not going to touch anything and you're only going to risk, 6 points here and a 5-point win, this could be a good way to trade for me. Again, to be
MNQ
quick.
by Signal 1.
Less, not more. I don't have any fear of missing out or any of that stuff. So now I kind of stopped for a minute. This would have been a great long. And now it looks like, all right, we break 700. We break 97. This is Ludwig level. Again, I use 700 as a resistance level where we could really get a good pullback here. Looks like I did jump in a little early. The pullback came to 94. I added, playing this area, added 02, added 99, wrote it right up. So another great read. And look where I'm out. Right at the top. That was random. That was just why I picked 7. I don't know, but somebody likes me, right? By 3 ticks before that flipped around. You can see that violent spike down. So I don't know why I had 7, but it was a perfect spot to get out. So next sequence of trades, this was just a good win. It looks like, let me see. 49. Yeah, this was just one trade. I must have just took 3 points here. Then I jumped back in. These probably were all the same trade. Yeah. I took a loss on that one. Oh, maybe I was in. Yeah. I got stuck in that trade. That violent spike down. I added in 86, took it 96. So I got a little bit of heat here. So let's take a look at this because they're all out at 12. Yeah. So this is all part of the same sequence here. So this is coming up as a loss because I was in at 99 and out at 96, but I added at 86 and 88 areas. Let's see why I did that. But look at this profit. So it took it from 50, again, another $300-$400 win, even though it doesn't look like that. So the sequence here, yeah, I took something out here, but not everything came out. So I'm in 2 contracts, right? One of them gets out. Luckily, I must have had the other one here, 2 points before the level, or at 9. It never hit me. So yeah, it was great here, but I'm stuck in one contract and look at this pullback I get. For some reason, I waited. Normally I would add in here. It must have moved so quick. I didn't even have a chance. So I just said, let me just see if this holds. If not, I might need to add my bullets in here. And I call them bullets, meaning contracts. What possessed me to add in at 90? I'm not sure. I might have stuff on my other chart. But, I mean, talk about some incredible ads. Just, I don't know if it was instincts. But maybe a look at the chart I was trading on. I don't know why. I think I was trading on this chart. I was right around, I guess it was this area here. Yeah, really nothing there other than, maybe 89. Maybe I saw this click up like that. I had a bar close up, in other words. Let's see, where did this close up? 90, and I was in at 88. Just some really good, again, just really good reads, I guess, on where I thought it was going to flip after that hard spike. And I don't know if price action was just, it stalled. It just started fluctuating and just stopped moving down. And, gave you a little thing here. Like it just, all right, that's as far as it's gone. Because it was just very up day, strong day in NQ. And again, my play, you can see, great read here. Why did I cut out here? And it was a great cutout. Well, because Ludwig is at 97. And where did I cut out? So I like that read. and pull out. Yeah, 96, 97. Great pull out, because if it is going to continue down, what is it going to do? It's going to hit this level and then tumble down. But I'll be out of the trade and I don't care. Let it come down to this level and then I'll get back in. So great read, great. I was in at 02. The 02 got out here. So my 99 was stuck. I never got out. And then that's where the loss came in. But did it really lose? I mean, some amazing ads. Again, I don't know what exactly possessed me to do that, but it was perfect. Again, being up. Again, if it breaks, generally the move is, and if it's going to continue down, it breaks it, touches Ludwig, flushes. So I kind of know that, and I grabbed them right before Ludwig. So good read. Happy with that. All right, next sequence of trades now would be here. It was just a straight up win, one contract, and you can see within 20 seconds it won 04 to 10.
MNQ trade alert by signal 2.
Yeah, here it is right here. Playing this, it broke. This is support and resistance radar. They are still very relevant, not as relevant as Ludwig. So what did I do? It broke the level, play it. I entered in the middle of the level, knowing if it goes against me, I got 700, I got 97, just to salvage this trade and kind of get out and maybe take my profits in this level, taking a 97 or 700 to 5. That's 10 points. How much do I need? Being real conservative, not getting
MNQ
bad
by signal 3
is the goal here. Protect your drawdown. You can see didn't even have to do that because it just pulled back a little bit, not enough to add in. Never even hit 700. And shot right back up. Now I think it's continuing here. It was such a short. I said we're going here. There was levels up here. Oh, this is where I think we're going, and we do. So I add in at 9, add in at 11, add in here. Let me look at the next sequence. Looks like could have took some heat here. So that was a straight up win. Next sequence. Yeah, all of this. You can tell by my exit times. They're going to be pretty close. That means it was a 3 contract trade. Starting at 11, adding at 5, adding at 99. Exactly what I would have done if this went against me without getting paid. So 11, 5, 99 adds. And I'm out all about that 10 area. And that was a good exit because this 10, 11 area all day was acting as support and resistance. For some reason, it was having trouble to get through it. And once it got through it, then it went up. So really good read and just another really good profit, really good. Even again, this is coming up as a loss. Is it really a loss? I gave back $2, got 8. This is my trade. I took a $2 loss to get an $8 win and an 18. This is just a great. And you look at the starting at 90, ending at 115 again. $300 in profits, 13 accounts. So looks like small potatoes, but it adds up to a big potato. Let me look at this sequence at 10:15. 4-minute trade. Again, that's eternity for me. So I'm getting in here. Well, that was a win. Here's where I'm starting thinking we're going there. So it's 1 contract, 2 contracts, 3 contracts, and then boom. Great closeout. Why? Number one, I knew that 10 areas well, but it was specifically, I'm using support and resistance radar. And I always say that, a couple of points below it. And you can see it hit it and pulled back. So I would have, if I didn't get out, listen, ultimately, look where it went. And I was right. It was going to that level. I wish I was better at runners and only took 2 out and put the other one here, but I did not. But, once this happens, you can see, you don't know what's going to happen. The market was so rangy and herky-jerky at this point. So I'm glad I took my profits and I was out of the trade. So now I have to watch and see and look at this long break.
MNQ trade alert by signal 1. MNQ by signal 2.
Well, because look at the move it produced. It goes to this Ludwig level.
MNQ sell signal 1.
I stopped doing this. I generally would put a contract here, right? And let it hit me and boom, look at that. I'm winning that trade. Again, do it. Boom. But I've gotten trouble doing that on both ends, on the upper Ludwigs and the lower Ludwigs, where it just doesn't really get the 5 points. When you pull back a few points and then it breaks it and it just skyrockets. And now I'm stuck. I'm adding in. I'm taking on risk. So I kind of stopped just doing that. Now the play, if I was up trading great, my bias was up. I really didn't want to go short, and I didn't take a short today. But the play I do like. I like, not taking this one, but this touch and then this one. There is a support and resistance trade. I really like this trade. These long signals, again, if you're automated, you do not want to take this long. And here, that's why. If you do take it, you better cut out at 31. Get you 2 points and get out. That's how I would do it. But I would disengage longs at this point. And you could see, you lost another one. So automated people, just know your chart. Know where know where to turn it off. And if anything, you're looking for shorts. Do I like this short? If I was automating, now, did I get 5 points? Maybe not. Yeah, just about 5. You see this here, then just take whatever you can get out of it. Another price action long. Now, do you like it back to here? Not bad, but I wouldn't take any longs here. You can see they were winning. So my gut was right. The area did break. And, I do like this long. It just never closed up here. And again, it's close to highs of the day. I'm not a fan of going long. Matter of fact, let's put another thing on the chart, which I 100% use. And I never did it. These are all, everything I put on this chart has helped me to get better and better and better. I'm always still looking for stuff. It's this current day. I don't know who I saw it from, but I don't know. It could have been YouTube. I don't know where it was, but I just realized, wow, that is, and I blow it up to 6 point because I really want to see it. So what this indicator tells me, you see the stair stepping? This green line means this is the highest price NQ got to the day. Do you really want to go long at the high of the day? I do not. And look why. It generally will rock it back. Now, a good play is, if it was going to continue up, it would hit and close up and then go. But again, not my play. I don't want to go long there. The shorts, again, I was so up, I wasn't thinking shorts. The good news is, thank God I was, in the past, I probably would have been thinking, oh, let's play these pullbacks, it's going to break. Now I wait and wait and wait. Look at this pullback. If I was thinking long, this is where I would be in trouble the way I trade dollar cost averaging, adding in. I'd be dead. Now I let it go. Now, in the past, what would I have done? I had an order sitting here, 700, maybe even 700. Oh, it's going to hit these levels and bounce. I don't do that anymore. And it's got to be saving me because I didn't do it. I let the market do what it was going to do. And you can see no trading. Another just incredible evolution of my trading where I'm learning how not to get in trouble. No fear of missing out. A 20-minute gap, even trading this well. So just one of the best things I did today was not to trade here and realize, all right, let this go. I think I was looking at
MNQ trade alert. MNQ sell signal 2.
At the same time, I was like, all right, something's happening here. There was news at 10:30. It was low impact, but obviously not that low impact. So what a great read. 10:30 was some news, and this spike happens right around that time. So just knowing conscious, even if it's low impact news, whatever it was, don't trade. I don't know if I got the news up here. We'll see what it was. I keep it here. Yeah, it was natural gas storage. Who the hell knows? 10 o'clock was a new home. So again, don't trade any of this. Go back to here. All right, so no trades. Let me go back to let's see when I did start trading again and why. Okay, you can see it must have broke the 700. It must have broke the Ludwig level at 97 and pulled back, and then I take it. And just, again, waiting all that time again. Looks like I took a loss here. I was probably a little nervous, the area, because, again, this could become a resistance zone and price could hit and then spike back down. So I could see what was going on here. It's being ultra conservative. Yeah, and it did spin against me. This is all part of the same sequence here. 1, right? These 3 contracts, again, that's my thing, I guess, 3 contracts. Taking a loss here, but look at the wins. Taking the account from 115 to 1, I mean, another $500 or $600 win, even though it looks like peanuts. So this is the power of micros and multiple accounts. And, the less risk than trading the minis. How long did I trade today? Really less than an hour. Wow, I was done. That's pretty quick to get this many and not a lot of contracts. So it just shows how good I was reading it, where I'm doing 2 and 3 and making this kind of money on 3 micros is incredible because it was from 89 to 03 I'm cutting out. I was trying to get more than this, but I think price just started fluctuating. It wasn't getting through and I cut out. That was it. Even these one I just closed out at 9. So again, the sequence starting. Here's a 2-minute trade at 38. Go back to here. Okay, here we go. So exactly what I said. Breaking the 700, breaking the 97, hitting support and resistance radar. Hit it twice here. I watched this. I let it break it once, pull back, break it again. All right, good sign. But look at the deeper pullback. So it was a little scary. I'm in at 700 thinking that's it. We're done. We're rock. I didn't even wait for the bar to close up. Maybe a mistake. I probably
MNQ sell signal 102.
This is the one that got through and up. But with the micros, you're not taking really a lot of heat with 3 contracts because you're in here. 97 again is let me see, show prior. Oh, there's the Ludwig there. Ludwig is here, yeah. So I'm adding in right here. It must have been moving quick because I didn't even get in there. And then for some reason, again, I think this is where I got in last time, that 88, 89. I don't know what was there. It might have been like another chart I was looking at. But again, another price action signal that just totally wins. So I kind of like these signals here. So 3 contracts in and I'm out again. Why? Ludwig level 99. Get out. And then I let it push through to this level. That was a little risky. You could see the fluctuations. It was really a struggle here, man. And I was really nervous because if it's going to go down, it's going to hit here and just go against me. And now I got 3 contracts, and that's when you can just say, all right, I'm in trouble. But up day, you can see confident. And luckily for me, it got through. Probably should have cut everything out here and just took a small loss on these. But from 89 to 99 is 10 points.
NQ trade MNQ trade alert sell signal 2 sell signal 3 sell signal 3.
Again, I don't know if that was the greatest thing in the world. If I really wanted to be conservative, I should have just took all the profit out there. All right, so this 11 area, I took this because 10 and 11 was a fight all day. Want to poke through. I said, this is a good long, and I think it won on its own. 1 contract, 5 points. 2 minutes later, it's way up. Again, was that a sequence? Yeah, sequence of trades. So I did get that pullback. I get a 19.
MNQ sell signal 3.
Went, but that I was playing the 10 area as to add in, and added in a 15. I don't know if I hit 10 and turn around, but we're going to look, and I'm out at 23. Again, before 25. And that sequence is done, adding another nice load. Getting me really close
MNQ
for the
sell signal 3,
which is 200. All right, so the entry here, again, I think this is going to break and it's going back to here, which ultimately it does. So just a good win right there. I actually went past 15 this time. Now I start entering and thinking we're going here, and you can see it touches the support and resistance radar. Why I say they're not as relevant as Ludwig, you can see here, it was very relevant. Where do I take profits? All of these tools. I mean, what a great exit, right? Both contracts. The most they went was 26 to the edge of this. I've seen this over and over where it comes right to it and flips pretty hard. So great exit, great read on this, I guess, a 3 contract trade. 1, 2, at least 2. Looks like a 2 contract trade.
MNQ, sell signal 1. Trade alert, sell
Another
signal 3.
entry here.
MNQ, sell signal 3.
I get in 15, enter at 09 again. This playing that 10-11 zone was good. It dipped and it just, I come back and look at these and it blows my head how good my add-in entries are. I mean, just it never really went any further. And day after day, I'm doing this. I don't know how I'm doing it. It obviously has to do with levels, but just it. You would say, well, why didn't you go in here? Well, normally I would wait to come here, but some reason I knew this 10 was really playing the 10. But by the time I clipped it, I probably got 9. I was playing the 10 area, and I don't have the order here. I'm just really going buy ask, and by the time it gets it, it probably pulled back. I got a better fill, and then once this spikes up, boom, out again, consciously out before 20, and look how instead of playing this, I'm conscious play 20 again, being more conservative. Get out of the trade. Take bank robber. Take your money and run. Where did it go to? It went to 23, which is where I got here. So, a few points on the table, but again, I'm happy to get out at 20. And I was watching this fluctuation where it was just struggling. You could see price must have been just hovering here. I was like, let me get out of this. I did. All right. So now a few more trades. These are getting longer and longer. These recaps. Ugh. So this is it. 1045. Took a loss here, so I'm in it 15 out of 16, adding it at 9. So that was all 2 contract trade, but made
MNQ trade alert.
Even and made that. So pushing me right above the 200 level for the day. And that was at 2 contracts at 45, right?
MNQ, sell signal 3.
I guess here. 1, 2. I don't know. I'm a little confused now. Looks like a little bit of trouble here on this last trade. Yeah, last trade. I did get a little trouble and a little nervous. I said, that's it. I'm done. Anytime I take a little bit of heat or any adversity or, replicano issue, I look to say, all right, I'm done. And you can see it's a 3 contract trade again, starting at
MNQ,
12.
NQ, sell signal 1.
20 points against me from my original entry. And you can see it rocketed right back. I took a loss on that one, just looking to close out the day green. I was already at goal. Just wanted to pad it a little bit. I guess I was thinking I had a good read, and probably good that I stopped because I think the market just tanked from there. And if I was looking long, could have gotten in trouble, but we'll look in a minute. So again, all out at the same time, starting at 12, 7, and 96. Why 96? Ludwig level. I don't know how far it dipped past it, but we're going to look. It kind of caved in a little bit. So, I got to say a little bit of luck. I didn't get out here. You know what? I only got 4 points. I was at 17. Never got out. And I didn't move my target. Adding in here again, trying for that 10 area, got a pretty good fill, and still it just never got back. Because now I was probably at like 10 for profit, break even. So now hard pullback, wait a little bit. I don't even add it at 700. I'm waiting for this. I want to get my average price as close to me as possible. Because if this breaks, now I really got to manage and just cut out and take a loss on the trade. At 90, if it breaks down and pulls back, I got to get out here. Whatever that loss is, eat it. Don't take any big drawdowns. So you can see a little dicey here. It goes back to the 90 area and just flips. I see this. I'm still not convinced it needs to break, but it breaks it pretty quickly. I'm still not out.
MNQ trade
now
alert.
I know, all right.
MNQ,
97,
sell signal 2.
700, 97
MNQ,
become
sell signal 4.
support areas, and exactly that. I'm not so worried with this because it hits and just immediately comes up. You could see it's struggled. This was, I was like, ugh. And I just wanted to get out of this thing. So all 3 contracts out at 7, which was kind of my green zone, was enough anyway. Could I have taken it here? Yeah, but what is that? 3 more micro points on each, fine. And again, being up, get out. I was in it long enough. How long was I in the trade? I hate being in trade long. Not long. It was 2 minutes, but it was a pretty spicy 2 minutes there. And again, never got back to my entry point. I didn't care. I'll take that trade where I give 8 and I make 23. Beautiful. And that was it. Once I did that, I was like, you know what?
MNQ by signal
So
1.
now let's see what happens. I think it just tanks. So again, this is the move I was worried about. And again, was I lucky? Maybe. But well, let me see. Does it come back? Well, again, that move again. If I'm in this and I'm in trouble, get out here. Take that loss. I don't care if it's $50, whatever it is, you can make it back. Now we bust past. You know what? This is crazy. This is crazy action here, man. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, if I was thinking longs, you could see, I would have took heat. I would have got my money. I wouldn't have lost for the day. I love this signal, by the way. All right, so that's the recap, for the micros. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. I'm not even going to look at the sim trading. I want to look at account 18.
MNQ.
It's going to be really
sell
hard
signal
to figure
1.
out because I'm not. I probably did quick long. Let me see if I can pull it up on the chart of what I actually was doing and see if it will show up. It was this chart, 12-2 bar, which is recommended by this company, the Renko Kings Platinum 4. Their manual says to use that bar. I don't know why. Okay, I still have the automation. Then I'm using Trade Saber, something called Reversal Predator. I set this up. It is a simple EMA, 20 EMA, 50 EMA crossover. Let me go back to 935 is when I took the first trades and see if I could figure out what my logic was and why I took it and how fast this crazy market was moving. I don't know if it's going to show the trades. It was account 18. And you can see what that account wound up for the day. Kind of catching up. It's still not to where the other accounts are because it got a late jump. I added it later. Okay, so I don't think there's any trades on here. Oh, wait, maybe. Okay, so I got stopped out. What I did was I went quick long. Again, market's up, right? So I'm not, there's no signals here. I hit quick long. And what quick long does, it gets you in a long. However, the way the software set up, it puts your stop at the end of the candle. Well, there was 1 point, which I'm okay with that because a lot of times I get, it's at a support and resistance radar now, which you see, it did not hold up, right? But a lot of times they do, and it goes here. I would have risked 1 point for 5. So I'm a 5-to-1 ratio on the trade. I'm okay with losing that little point, right? Because you can lose 4 of those and then win 1 of them and still be up. So I'm okay with the quick long and the stopping at the end of the candle. I probably didn't even have time to move it, which is maybe a good thing. So you can see I took a 1 second loss. Now, Replicano, I'd be in big trouble probably, right? With that. A 1 second loss. Don't think this could be traded with Replicano. So I don't even know if I would chance it, unless I just did it with all sim or something. But that would probably been a nightmare. A 1 second loss Replicano would have put me in, maybe the other way. Maybe it would have been good because let's see, if I took a long, it would have closed as a short and the market spiked down. It would have been a huge green day. I could have hit close and been done for the day, right? Except on the lead account. It's going to do 13 accounts. And then here's another one. Another loss here. Another 1 point loss. Same
MNQ by signal 1.
Long again. Right? Now I get 2 points. I'm not sure what was going on. I guess I could have gotten a trade and been a little fishy. But maybe I was heading in. So the account went from, small losses, 2 point losses to this immediately. So let's see if and 4 minutes. Profit for the day in 4 minutes. So, that's the ultimate goal. I was probably DCA, which is crazy. So loss, loss. Now I enter here and I enter here. Okay. What am I looking at? Up day, Ludwig level. Generally get this 10-point bounce. Let's see what happens. What do I get out? At 39. Market's holding. And there you go. So that was the $300 for the day. One, add in here. Again, you're taking mini heat now. And mini heat, these signals, if I would have just let the software, would have won. So I could have just let the software take these. And not only is it a Renko Kings Platinum 4, this is the crossover. This salmon bar is this 50 crossover trade, which is what I was playing. So if I was just active long, these win. I'm done. Instead of me taking all this heat. So again, sometimes we're our own worst enemy where the automation, if I never took any of these, right? Let the software do its thing. 5 points, I think we get. Yep. And another 5 points. Again, leery of taking trades into this. I probably would be off.
MNQ by signal 2.
Kind of level is here, but let's say we didn't do that. So I'm in this trade long, taking this heat, and just, this had to be good $500-$600 of heat. Again, it's one account. If I blow it, it's one account. Not the end of the world. But I was confident in the up market today. You see live
MNQ
right in this
sell signal 1. MNQ trade alert.
I think I had a strong level at 71 too. So yeah, here's a Ludwig at 71. Generally bounce and go. And I get out here. So right here,
MNQ sell signal 2.
I was going to be done. And then I traded for 10 more minutes. Let me see what happened there. I don't think I lost after that. Yeah, it's 317. Again, another sequence of trades. And definitely dollar cost averaging, which is crazy, but did it. Did it two more times. Well, no, then that's. So let's see if we can figure out what I did. It was this chart. So that trade's done. Now I'm just watching. See if it shows up here. Not trading. Not trading yet. Short. Okay, I think it got in the short and I didn't like it. So I got out. I just took a quick, that was at, $12 or whatever. Again, another short. Did not like. Wanted to get, look at these conflicting signals. I think I was getting in and out of trades, with small profits, like $10, $12, like a point and done. Which was, a good read. Just get out. It's a bad area. Now I'm thinking here, 71, we're going long here. And I did enter long. And I did make money here. So the software wants to go short. I don't think I liked it, so I cut it. I wanted to go long, so I did go long at 83. Came back on me a little bit. Would have stopped me out, but I moved the stop here. And then I added at 80. Again, confident we're going, and you can see conflicting signals at the 2050 cross. This is why, automation will kill you. Now, if I'm in a trade, right, if I'm long and a short signal comes up, the good news is it won't take this trade. It won't cut me out to take the short. Markers plus, what was going on is if I'm long in a trade and it gives a down signal, it closes your trade.
MNQ sell signal 2.
So this is set up right where if you're in a trade and a signal comes, it doesn't take that signal. It lets you finish your trade, which I love. So now I'm in 80 and 84. And I think I close out. Wherever I closed out. Oh, it was 47 I closed out. So maybe that was it. And that was it. It got me up 500 for the day on that one account. I guess we could figure out where the trade ended. 47. Yeah, so it was another, $97 on one contract, 3 points on the other, and that was it. Done. So I did take 2 mini contracts, which is real risky. That's how I got in trouble back in September when I lost. But I had a good read. So risky, but that's why I was only trading the one account. If I'm going to blow it, let me blow one. But now you can see this is just a few $100 from where all of these accounts are. Maybe I do that again and keep them all kind of uniform. It's not like a burning thing for me to do it. I just wanted to practice because ultimately, I do want to trade NQ, but only when I have, a $20,000 to $30,000 drawdown, which I don't know if that's a pipe dream or not because it's a long way to go, but there's no reason you can't practice your craft.
MNQ trade alert.
Limited risk. And the
MNQ. Sell signal 2.
And even I was in sim, but when I did so well in sim, it was in my head. If I do really well,
MNQ. Sell signal 1.
And I did better than even sim did. And the goal was 200 and I did 5. Had a good read. And then it just continued with the micro. So whatever I'm doing, it's been amazing. I just want to keep it going. And, I don't have the warm, fuzzy feeling yet, even though I could cash these out. I just want to trade with the comfort zone of that $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10,000 drawdown, and just keep the micros going. There's no reason to, switch over yet. And that's it. And I did the math. It's the 64th day green, and the 64 is a lucky number for me for a lot of reasons, but 64 has always been a good number, so I felt confident.
MNQ by signal 1.
All right, a long recap again, but thanks for watching and all the best to everybody.
NQ by signal 1.